prison for a downtown assault and a massive drug bust on the High Line. We have breaking news for this Friday. I'm Steve Keller. We're also preparing a huge holiday weekend featuring the Steve Olson Orchestra, the Grinch, and Santa. Plus, Maggie Morgan is here with hot jobs from Express Employment Professionals, and we'll talk with Matt Donnelly at KGPR. This is your Great Falls Daily Connection. Let's go. From Keller Team and Talent Productions, that is custom, perfect wedding event entertainment. For your next wedding or your next event, Keller Team and Talent Productions, along with Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio and iRock Montana, they're looking for the next talent at Musitainment LLC. And we'll talk with Leilani, give her an interview sometime next week. I think we'll be doing that. It's National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day. And, of course, there's nothing worse than going to a Christmas party and winning the Ugliest Sweater Award when you didn't even know there was an Ugliest Sweater Award until you got there. It's National Underdog Day, so celebrate this day against all odds. Come on, you can do this. And it's Look for an Evergreen Day, which is not that hard. Look in your front room, right? What you need to know is more wind for our area. Great Falls may endure 55-plus mile-an-hour winds, along with Cut Bank and Helena in Lewistown, Havre, Dillon, and Bozeman. Similar situations, just not as bad. We have a high wind warning for Great Falls through Cut Bank, Conrad, Fort Benton, Lewistown, Boulder, and Butte. West Yellowstone still in a winter storm warning. Hamilton has snow. And we do have a winter weather advisory for Kalispell and the Salmon area. Now let's click the Great Falls forecast to see what we have. High wind warning that's going to remain in effect. All right, let's move this around a little bit and check out what we have. Our high today in the Great Falls area, 47 degrees early on, cooling down to 26 by tonight. Tomorrow, Saturday, 40, sunny and breezy. Sunday, 43, so mostly sunny. And Monday, a high of 46 with a slight chance of rain or snow, mostly sunny. Looking ahead to Christmas Day, mostly sunny with a high of 42. Another major drug seizure in Browning marks the second Amtrak-related bust in just 1 month. Authorities intercepted a suspect carrying over 200 grams of meth, 26 grams of fentanyl hidden in luggage. Multiple arrests made in the joint operation, continuing to target narcotics trafficking along the High Line. A Great Falls man learned his fate yesterday regarding that brutal downtown assault last September. Shaun DeBerry was sentenced to 40 years in prison with no time suspended for the attack that left local father Jake Kraus with severe permanent brain injuries. DeBerry faces a 20-year parole restriction, has been ordered to pay over $700,000 in restitution. Our next segment, Great Falls Daily Connection Jobs with Maggie Morgan at Express Employment Professionals. Maggie, I love that blue background. When did you get that repainted over there in the office?
You know what? We did a little refresh here about a month or 6 weeks ago, and we did a facelift, Steve. And, you know, instead of looking like a staffing office, it kind of looks like a little nightclub in here.
Oh, nice. I got an extra disco ball in the garage.
I know.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, you're looking for somebody specific in the auto industry and you're trying to fill this job. Let's talk about this, and maybe somebody who's listening can find somebody and bring them to Express and find out more. So tell me more about that.
Absolutely, Steve. So we are looking for a shipping and receiving / warehouse position, right? And this position is a full-time evaluation hire, and it starts out between $18 to $20 an hour, depending on experience. And this position is really requiring experience in shipping and receiving, experiencing in the inventorying of auto parts, right? Those numbers, that's kind of what really gets me. Like the numbers, the difference of just one or two numbers or letters, that's really, really important of the organization of a warehouse when you're talking about hundreds and hundreds of parts, right? And so this person needs to be very, very meticulous detail oriented, but also be able to move at a pace that is, you're able to get things done in a timely manner.
Okay, very good. Well, as a detail-oriented person, knows the auto industry, knows parts, and you're looking for that person at Express Employment Professional. So how do we get a hold of you, Maggie?
Well, you can give me a call at 406-761-3027, or you can stop by at 406 at 220 6th Street South. Or while you're here, you can go online. We have a couple laptops, and the online application is at www.expresspros.com, and you send it to the Great Falls location, and we get you in for an interview, and that starts everything.
And you're in the 406, so that still counted.
That's
Maggie.
right.
Thank you. Appreciate the report, and we'll talk to you soon. Next time we're on here at the Great Falls Daily Connection.
Thank you, Steve.
Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio has a very special sound healing session for today. It's the last sound healing session of the year, and they welcome myself to the studio, and I'm very excited about this. It's going to be a night of beautiful guitar music and some gentle movement, followed by restorative poses. Starts at 6:30 till 7:30. It's just $20 per person, and I hope you sign up. Find out more. HarmonyInTheFallsYoga.com. The Leilani G Band has the first concert of 2026 in Great Falls at the Frontier Inn, Great Falls, Montana, for Professionals Night. Put that on the calendar. Leilani and Big Dolly and myself, New Year's Day, 7 o'clock at the Frontier Inn. Leilani and Big Dolly are looking for talent to join them on the road. If you think you have what it takes, you'd like to find out more, go to iRockMontana.com. That is with Amusetainment, LLC. For today and beyond, events, all the events that I could find from the Great Falls Electric, KRTV, the Great Falls Electron from KGPR, and of course other events that are all strewn across Facebook, and I put it all together for you on the Great Falls Daily Connection. First of all, we have the Downtown Chicks and Richards party. Yeah, I like that. All the Richards are invited along with the Chicks at 3:30 over at the Magpie on the bar side. And they'll have games by Let's Play Games and Toys and bring a wrapped book with a brief description, best Christmas outfit or funky sweater attire prizes, which is very interesting. Also, the Winter Ice Skating Show is tonight, 5:30 at the Great Falls Iceplex, 4001 29th Street Southwest. And the Winter Ice Skating Show is put together by a nonprofit, which is very cool. Friday sports include the CMR and Great Falls Holiday Tournament Wrestling and Great Falls Pre-Relay Swim Meet. Sound Healing with Steve Keller. I know that guy. That's at Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio. And don't to miss tonight's sound healing session, $20 per person. You sign up at HarmonyInTheFallsYoga.com. Music and Lights with the Clash at the Chorus, the Light Show at Anaconda Hills. Celtic Cowboy is Big Sky Country, and Lyle Miller is at the halftime. That starts at 6. Willie Puffett with myself on drums, playing at 8 o'clock at the Frontier Inn. Shakedown County is at the Dew Bar. Saturday daytime events, including our Great Falls Relay Meets. History Museum is open, and they'll have the sale in the gift shop. And Santa photos at the History Museum from 1 till 4. Grinch's Pajama and Ugly Sweater Skate Party at Wheels of Thunder is Saturday. And you can do this unlimited soda and pizza for skaters with paid admission. That's a great deal right there. The Steve Olson Orchestra Christmas Show is Saturday, December 20th, 2 p.m. at the CMR High Auditorium. Free admission, family-friendly, and live on stage, Steve Olson Orchestra performing their 2015 album, Merry Christmas from Great Falls, Montana. Joel Corda, who plays the Sip and Dip, will be the vocal soloist. Saturday Night Live Music and Entertainment. Joel Corda at the Sip and Dip after the orchestra show. and Ryan Johnson at Elevation 3330. There will be entertainment at the Frontier Inn Saturday. I'm just not sure. I was there. I didn't even see who it was, but it's going to be good. Sunday, community and family events. Our monthly breakfast buffet at the VFW Hall. That starts at 8:30. That's on 10th Avenue South. The Community Swip Swap is at the Public Library coming up this Sunday at 2 p.m. You can check that out. And the Mermaid Brunch with Santa and Mrs. Claus is Sunday 9 till 2 at the Sip and Dip Lounge. There are slots available last time I checked. Monday is December 22nd. There's a holiday movie matinee at the Newberry, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Doors open at 1, shows at 2, with kids' crafts, snacks, and punch, and a Santa Claus photo op. And the Pickleball Open Class at the Heisey, brought to you by your friends at the Pickleball Club. We won't do it for Christmas Day, but I wanted you to know we'll start those Thursday sessions starting in 2026. That's your Great Falls Daily Connection events for today. Now, I was talking with Matt Donnelly at KGPR this past week, and let's go back to another series of questions that we talked about with KGPR and how it all fits in with Great Falls.
Well, like I said, I think you and I share a lot in common, talking about autism and music.
Yeah.
Because I love to talk music when it comes to giving facts and tidbits about this particular song. Like, was Steve Gadd on this particular Steely Dan track or something like that, or on this particular album? Or who backed up say Michael McDonald or something like that besides the Doobie Brothers, or what or who actually originally did this cover of Killing Me Softly that wasn't done by Roberta Flack.
You can take people on a journey that frankly AI can't do and random playlists can't do, and that is one of the beautiful and valuable parts of public radio, that we've got that. So make sure that when you get in your car, often put it on 89.9, see what's on. Sometimes it's news, sometimes it's comedy, sometimes it's wait, don't tell me, and sometimes it's Matt Donnelly right on the radio talking to you.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Plus, with KGPR, we're more than happy to promote a lot of events going on around town. In fact, for the longest time, I've been kind of lending a helping hand through KGPR on promoting the Great Falls Symphony concerts. I've interviewed Grant Harville, and I've interviewed a lot of some of the candidates that are up for grabs to take Grant's spot, and even Gordon Johnson, and even members of the Caskey Quartet, where we would just talk about music and then talk about what's going to be going on in these concerts. And we've been really lending a helping hand in promoting a lot of the chamber music series that they do, and of course the Great Falls Symphony. And I've been a symphony goer ever since. Even way before I even thought about being in radio.
Oh yeah, and your coverage of the Great Falls Symphony and the public service interviews you do, they're a great public service, and I'm glad we had that. And we need to keep KGPR afloat because it really is part of our fabric here in the Great Falls area. Hey, Matt, we're going to wrap it up right now. Anything else you want to add to talk to our listeners about that you'd like to say?
All I can say is I'm doing my best in overcoming. I'm always overcoming the obstacles of autism, and I'm hoping that people would appreciate what we do over at KGPR and what I do over at KGPR, and I hope people like the music I play, and I'm hoping to bring more awareness not only to public radio as well as the symphony, but also autism, to make sure that people are not ashamed to talk about it or even be more open about it, but to always keep overcoming the obstacles and to never get bullied in the process. Break through every barrier that you can as far as autism, and be successful at it. And I'm doing my best to stay successful in life without autism getting the best of me.
Matt Donnelly of KGPR, he's volunteered for 20 years, and it's time that a lot of recognition needs to go his way. He's a good guy. And everybody else at KGPR and the Electron, that's where you get a lot of events and where I pull a lot of my events from. Oh, finally here's some of the news you may have missed in the Great Falls Daily Connection. The Chicago Bears may leave Illinois. The team CEO says they're extending the search for a new stadium site to Northwest Indiana. So Chicago sports fans are asking one simple question. Hey, can you take the White Sox with you? Well, the Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Kate, have released their family Christmas card photo, and I'm sure it looks good to you. I myself haven't gotten it in the mail. It's stuck in the mail somewhere. I'm sure it is. And finally, Tesla owners who are purchasing glass-breaking tools to smash their own electric cars' windows to avoid being trapped inside by malfunctioning doors. Here's a switch. You're usually trying to get inside a vehicle, not out. There's your Great Falls Daily Connection for today. Have a great weekend. We got the sound healing tonight. I'm playing with Willie Puffins tonight. And then tomorrow, I'm over at the Meadowlark Country Club for the children's Christmas party, and Santa will be there too, and I can't wait. Have a good weekend. Then I'll be back Monday for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then I'll be off for Christmas and the day after Christmas, but I'll make sure you know what the events are in Great Falls here in the Great Falls Daily Connection. If there's something I missed, please let me know. If you like the show, comment on YouTube. If you like the show, then like it and subscribe and tell a friend about it. I'm trying to grow this show, and thank you to over 100 subscribers. I love it. It's the Great Falls Daily Connection for your Friday. And until now and the next time I see you, Steve Keller signing off saying, if I don't see ya, I'll see ya!